You know the kind of guy who spends his entire life in one place and then wonders why he's always bored? Well, that was me. Every time I tried to find something interesting to do, something boring was waiting just around the corner. 'Cause I live in Delaware. That's when I realized I had to get out of here. So, I made a list of everything cool I've wanted to do, and one by one I'm gonna make up for all those boring years. I'm just trying to have a good time. My name is Brian. So, one of the things on my list was backpack around Europe. I'm in Europe, I have a backpack, so I thought, why the hell not? Just a day or two ago, I decided I was going to visit a city called Trondheim. It's kind of in the middle of Norway, and bought a one-way bus ticket, and off I went. So it's about 7:15 in the morning on Saturday, and I just got off a 9-hour bus ride. We'll see where the adventure brings me. I guess some of the romanticized versions of backpacking around Europe involves, staying in really cheap accommodations, living off just a couple dollars or kroner or euros a day. That wasn't on my list. That's not what I signed up for. So I'm staying at the Hilton, and I have enough cash that if I need to buy a car to drive home, I'll be perfectly fine. Maybe not the romanticized version, but I'm a little too old for that. So it's not really a lie to say that I backpack around Europe. Just, I didn't do it the crappy way. Oh, and I'm flying back because that bus sucked. So I was able to check into the hotel at like 7:30 in the morning, which is great. Check some email and just relaxed a bit. I'm really roughing it. So what does a good Jewish boy do every time he goes to a new city? Of course, I went to go check out their big church here. I guess it's been built over the last 900 years to commemorate King Olav, who brought Christianity to this country. And after he died, he became Saint Olav, conveniently enough. And they've been building this church. It's the largest cathedral or medieval building in all of Scandinavia, and it's I have to say it's pretty impressive. I'll give you a couple shots, but this isn't the Travel Channel, so it's worth seeing. I guess you have to admit it's a little impressive. Not really what you'd expect to see in a small northern city in Norway. Definitely not excessive at all. So right across the street from the town's big church is one of Norway's 2 synagogues, and said to be the northernmost in the entire world. Guess so, we are pretty north. It's right next to the Mission Church. And walked around this neighborhood a little bit. Seems to be, all the different little churches have their own buildings here. So I guess we're in good company. Who knows? But it's Saturday today, and I guess they're having services, so I don't want to be confused for someone that actually wants to go pray, so I'm going to get the hell out of here. So when you talk to Americans that live in Norway for a while, one of the things that they really hate is the fact that really nothing happens on the weekends. Especially on Sunday, everything's closed. But the locals, they actually really like that. It's really part of their culture. And you can see why. I mean, take a look at the nature here. It's pretty impressive. So, your typical Saturday afternoon would be spent at the park, relaxing during the summer, or, during the winter out cross-country skiing or actual skiing. So it's a pretty relaxed lifestyle here. And I don't know, I could get used to this. It's pretty beautiful. Okay, enough sentimental crap. A lot of places have famous food. There's Mackinac peaches that are only available for 1 week out of the year. There's Hampton tomatoes that are so ripe you can eat them like an apple. And Delaware has mushrooms that you can smell from miles around. But Norway has strawberries, and I've had them a couple times. Tastes like strawberries to me, but I was walking through the town square in Trondheim here, and it's the middle of summer, and they had all these booths set up selling strawberries fresh off the farm. Bought a basket here. Used to be a lot more in there. This is my lunch. These things are friggin' incredible. Only wish I could buy like 100 baskets of these and eat them over the course of the next year, but they'd go bad after a couple days. But yeah, so enjoy. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So I just had to stop for a second and take a video of this view. Absolutely incredible. I mean, it's pretty much par for the course here in Norway, but combined with the weather, it's a great shot. Now, I'm here at the pier in Trondheim, and we have a statue of, I guess that's Bob Trondheim or whatever. Okay, it's Leif Erikson. But what I really had to show was this. Now, this looks like a memorial. So, I was thinking, it must have been World War II or some sort of big disaster. But it turns out that according to this plaque here, these are all the people from this town that have moved to America, as if they've died or something. I don't know if I should be insulted. Oh well, I just thought this was interesting.